Things in the country came to a head with a massacre by the police of 34 mine workers at Marikana in 2012. People were shocked that it was possible that an ex-liberation movement now in power, a democratic government, could order the police to kill people who were demonstrating for higher wages. So we began to identify this not in negative terms but in positive terms. Activists who no longer try to blame apartheid, but they now primarily identify the policies of the current government as the source of the problems. And that's what we're beginning to call a new movement. It's not an organization, it's a sort of new mood, a summation, an aggregate of all these struggles.
It's just this whole new, different people from different situations and different issues where we come together and strengthen each other by listening to each other's stories. The Globalisation School is doing wonders, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm learning so much.
Let us educate ourselves and fight a good fight that will benefit all of us.
I'm expecting to learn more because it's been my first year coming to the school. The old movements are failing the people, mostly the politics. So if maybe we as people unite and build our own movement, we could do something about the issues that we have.
The strategies which we used before to counteract our employers, it's no more fruitful. So we are here to develop and devise some new forms of strategy.
When we fought discrimination only based on race and forgot class.
During 1990, in a COSATU Congress, the late Rolihlahla Mandela said these words: if the ANC does to you what the apartheid government did to you, you must do to the ANC what you did to the apartheid government.
What happened in Marikana? It clearly shows that the capitalists are still in power. So as blacks, not blacks, as working class, we have to unite, not only in South Africa but worldwide.
Our struggle is the same. As I can hear, all of the struggles, the mine workers, the farm workers, everybody's struggle is the same. For me, it's the same because service delivery, we are also struggling with service delivery. Housing, we are also struggling with housing.
How you say you are doing a job creation, but when I'm sick, I must sit back of the buggy, but your dog is in front. And it's only your dog you respect. You don't respect the people. That's why we say now, let's build liberation movements.
You have your housing issues, you have service delivery issues, you have the subjugation of women, you have, people being paid slave wages. And all of these issues are connected. And I think for me, a new movement would be a movement that looks at all these issues holistically.
It's circumstances that are the same, but it's maybe approached and handled by different people differently. But at the end of the day, it's the same things.
We must be liberated from these chains from at home. How do you affirm your rights? From home, you start at home, in your community, in that trade union.
So the communities can learn from each other. It's not necessary to have an outside guidance. That's one view.
It's very important that the information that you have, we take it back to our communities. We teach the youth, because this organization must grow, even include people living with disability, and involve union as well, so that we can be one and challenge all these issues that are affecting us negatively.
Change is necessary, people. Change is necessary. So pay the car guard before he stabs you.
Singing, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing's gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. Jacob Zuma is on my stoop, singing struggle songs. of melodies and shiniwam, saying, this is my mess. Age to you.
I think the Globalization School, what it's doing, it is teaching us how to stand for ourselves and to know further things that we don't know. We gather here and to teach and learn from others what's going on in that struggle. So we take it back to our own communities, our own organizations when we talk about these things.
Because every little thing will be nkandlalized.
I really hope that the movement can come to be established, and so that we can be more empowered maybe to do certain stuff.
Going to be a platform whereby we are going to say or express ourselves the way we want. But when you look at it, our challenges are the same. But we never have a platform where we meet and discuss our problem as we did now.
People who are here, and they're here from all over the country, who all have been engaged in struggles, and they're quite clear that to improve their lives, they've actually got to ensure such a social transformation in the country that it's not going to be just about tinkering with a few policies here and there, but we need a new kind of democracy, a new way that the economy, the society is organized, so that South Africa turns away from being a neoliberal country that's a haven for very rich investors, for huge South African companies, for very rich people, and that it should be a country that actually everybody deserves a better quality of life. That's what really is on the agenda.